Yvens,
Yeah.
I have a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Happy Motivational Manic Monday.
Okay.
You know why?
Why?
You're on Shap in the morning.
Oh, what?
Yvens,
Yeah.
we talk off the air. We text me, you, and Dylan, right?
Yeah.
How sick is our text sometimes?
Very sick.
Like, okay, see, I fell under the weather. I have a cold, right?
Yeah.
And like me and River, actually, we have like sore throats, or like we have River had more severe case of it, but we're taking prescription,
Yeah.
and it's like our throats affected a little bit, but I feel under the weather. Now, is our text more sick, or am I more sick?
I think you're more sick.
No, I think the texts are. Because at least I'm going out and do my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I mean, I still feel a little bit tired. Like extra tired, because I still have this what bacteria in me, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's happening? What city are you in right now?
Danvers, just getting off of work.
You're in Danvers. You getting off of work?
Yep.
So you're getting off for being off of work.
Oh no,
Dad. I told you. I guess I'm sick, right?
Yeah, you are sick.
Yeah. Yes. Can't believe me and Yvens, we met at Walmart days.
Yeah.
Those good old Walmart days, Yvens. And
yeah,
we came a long way from Walmart, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you told me something good off the air that you want to do something. You told me and Dylan, do you want to tell the viewers in Shap in the morning world what you want to do?
Probably podcasting, I think.
That is good. I mean, if I inspired you along the way, or Dylan inspired you, or we both inspired you, we did a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, go ahead.
I was planning to do it for a while, but then, I haven't found the time to do it or the motivation yet.
Motivation? Hello? The only thing I'm worried about is you're probably going to get more views than me and Dylan,
Yeah, it depends on what you talk about.
See, no, I'm saying this. It's like I've been doing it for a long time. They want a fresh person like you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But you still do my show, of course, right?
Yeah. Right.
So it's funny because Vinny Bucci does a lot of podcasts. Dylan Schneider does a lot of podcasts. He does mine. He does the episode monthly show.
Yeah,
he does his friend's podcast. A lot of people who do podcasts do more than one podcast. You know that?
Yeah, that's true.
It's not, and it's always good because because you, whatever you touch, you co-own this place. My show. By the way, I interviewed a lot of people from Damian recently. What's going on in Damian, right?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you, if you ever get any sponsors, okay, like if you go to any business, you say, I'm on this show, and if you want to sponsor me, I tell other people this, okay, because I get sponsors for my show, of course, but I don't have enough money to pay people. But if you ever get sponsors, okay,
yeah,
you keep the money, and I will mention the place for you for free.
Oh, that sounds good.
Okay, I always want to tell you that because even though I don't have enough money to pay people, because I don't get the big bucks like other radio stations do,
Absolutely.
But I always tell people, like, if I had enough money to pay people, I only have enough funds to pay myself. But I put the sponsors in the show, in between the show, but I don't have enough money to pay people to be on my show. Of course, you do it. You do it on the goodness of your heart because we're friends.
Right.
And at the end of the day, like, I do a lot of segments by myself. River does, but I got your back. Like anything you need. You never ask. Like, I have a lot of people that ask me. Like I have girls ask me, can I borrow $20? Can I do this? You never asked me for any money throughout the years. But if you ever needed anything, okay?
Right.
If you ever need, like, if you were short one week, I got your back.
Yeah, I believe it.
Because seriously, I got Dylan's back. Like, You and Dylan are financially good anyway. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is, if you ever needed something, you never asked like other people do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
And you never. But if you ever like lost your job, you say, Derek, you know, I probably would have never say you pay me back. You know, say you keep it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're my brother. You know.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, even Vinny Bucci, but I mean, Vinny Bucci's, you know, like, I mean, we do each other's podcasts for free, you know, because Vinny, you know, that's how we are too, you know, and
you guys have a good camaraderie.
Yeah, and Dylan too, because I go on his podcast, he's on my podcast, and again, I'll do your podcast for free too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and again, if you ever get any sponsors, I'll read it on the air for free. You know what I'm saying? Because
true.
You've been a part of my show for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but I could get sponsors for my show, but I don't know how to get the big bucks like those other radio stations do. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm telling you again, if I get syndicated, if you get syndicated, well, you know, I'm hoping to get syndicated because I have a lot of stuff moving parts this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, moving parts. I mean, big views last week. You know, from the Damian actors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Or former actors, because they don't want to be tied to Damian anymore. You know.
He's probably gonna go plummet. His stuff is gonna plummet.
Well, you know what? I can't say that's gonna happen soon because he's put on new content, but I'm flaunting the interviews in the comment section, right?
Mm-hmm.
And letting people be aware of what's going on. I mean, Michael Vaccaro, my friend over there, he already advertised the other interview I did with Chaz, and the only thing is, I have so many content I can put on my cable show, so I'm going to put on the cable show late because it's a half-hour cable show. These are long interviews, so hopefully it'll still be relevant when I put on my cable show. But the episode monthly show too, you know, you got to put on the episode monthly show when it's relevant too, you know.
Exactly.
But I'm still going to put on the episode monthly show on the cable show anyway. You know, even if it gets resolved, I'll let people know what happened. You know, because these are actors that are actors. You know what I'm saying? And I'm yes, they do. And you know, I actually reached out to I'm trying to reach out to Dar if he wants to come on my podcast and really tell his stuff. I will let him tell his side of the story, because me being a journalist, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And me doing a podcast, I gotta have both sides of the thing. Like if you had a beef with somebody, right? And you're, well, I'm still friends with you. I'll still have your beef, or somebody you have beef with on my show to get the other side too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
You know, like if I had someone beef with, well, of course, Vinny's co-host, I have beef with. You know, or they have beef with me. What kind of beef? Do you think it's lean beef, or do you think it's those fatty beefs?
Oh God, I don't know, Derek.
You don't know, huh? Oh, tell the viewers how I annoy some of your Jessica's friends on well, your girlfriend Jessica, right?
Yeah.
I hit your Jessica's friends up on Facebook, right?
Right.
How annoying is that? Tell the listeners.
It's very annoying because Derek be trying to get with people.
But I only message them just for the shits and giggles, you know. Oh, I swear on my own podcast. I never really swear on my own podcast. But for shits and giggles, I just hit them up just to say how they're doing. And it was a while back when I asked them out a while back, but then I blocked them, you know. And when I block them, okay, so some people block me too, but hey, when I block people, do you think I'm having a block party?
Oh
Oh my god. Hopefully gonna come on the episode monthly show this Thursday, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, D Shap in the morning, it's the middle of the show. More entertainment news now coming up right now. Thank you, Yvens Darilus, for joining me. I got to bother you this morning, and it's like 10 minutes you can't get back in your life.
Exactly.
You know, so you know, I mean, you might need to see a therapist after this for a little bit. I mean, who
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one, and then I'm gonna send you the bill.
Of course you will. I mean, you know how many bills. You know how many bills I got from people going to therapy because of me. Oh, by the way, I have some good news to tell you. So I just dropped off the taxes. I'll tell the viewers this. I just dropped off the taxes. Well, actually, Christina might not like this. Christina likes me, and she's my Valentine's Day tomorrow. She's my Valentine's tomorrow. But I met this nice black woman at the tax place where I dropped off the taxes, right?
Yeah.
Give a shout out to T at Jackson Hewitt. She has 3 jobs.
That's what's up.
She works at Jackson Hewitt. She works at FedEx, and she works at Pepsi. And I just dropped off the taxes just before the show, and before the segment actually. And she's a single mom, just like I'm a single dad. So I said, hey, do everyone have coffee? You know, hey, meet new friends. Okay, Christina, listen to this. I'm just meeting new friends. You know, again, I'm not committed to Christina yet, but Christina's my Valentine for tomorrow. You know, so hopefully me and Christina will host a show tomorrow for Valentine's Day. You know,
exactly.
So yeah. I was gonna invite you and Dylan last week, but I was just like so busy. So Christina helped me host the show for Friday. Is that awesome?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's been hosting my show with me once a week now. You know, so
Right.
Well, all right. Thank you, Yvens. Darilus. I'll let you go. I know you're a busy guy, just like I'm a busy guy.
Yeah.
And tell Jessica I said hello. Tell the cat I said hello.
All right. I will.
And of course, my cat's listening too. So, wait, is your cat a girl or boy?
A boy.
Oh no, Poppy. Poppy, it's a boy. You know, you don't want a relationship with a cat. That's a boy. You know. All right, so D's Shap in the morning. More to come on this fine motivational.